Let's give a warm welcome to Reid from Sold by Auctions. Welcome,
A very good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you are all well. Now, you can be forgiven for getting lost in the sheer volume of opportunity that we have in front of us here today. Well, my name's Andy, and on behalf of the team at Sold by Auctions, I am so proud to be your guide on this journey that we're about to take together. There's 3 legs to this journey. First leg is to map out the route via the paperwork. The second leg of this journey is so that we can all remind ourselves as to the features, benefits, and the motivation as to why we're all here. And finally, that third leg, where we discover which of you has both the financial, mental, and emotional stamina to be the last one standing. So, time for the first leg of the journey, which is the paperwork. Now, they have been on display for the past 30 minutes or so. And firstly, they include the fact that the auction contract is an unconditional contract of sale with 10% deposit upon the signing and the balance in 90 days. Now, there are a number of special conditions contained within the contract and also included in Schedule 1 of the Sale of Land Regulations 2014, which include the fact that I may make one or more bids on behalf of the vendor and I may refuse any bid. During the auction, I will simply say vendor bid when I do make bids on behalf of the vendors, and I will indicate bids upon your kind request. A person cannot falsely claim or acknowledge that he or she made a bid, and the law prohibits a person from hindering bidding or indeed causing a major disruption to the auction. Now, I hate to be harsh, but there are substantial penalties for anybody that does engage in prohibited conduct. So, ladies and gentlemen, if we could all adhere to the rules and regulations of today's auction, we'll have ourselves a wonderful morning. Now, as the auctioneer, I may make one or more bids on behalf of the vendor, and I may refuse any bid. I may determine the amounts by which the bidding may be advanced, and I do that both for the auction's benefit, but also for your benefit as buyers, because all I want to see is you guys in a strong position. I may refer the bid to the vendor before the conclusion of the auction, and in the event of a dispute, I may resubmit the property for sale again at the last undisputed bid, or indeed start the bidding over. Now, these last 2 points are really crucial, ladies and gentlemen, so please adhere to these. Firstly, I cannot accept any bid or offer after the property has been knocked down, unless, of course, the vendor or successful bidder refuses to sign the contract following the auction. And finally, yes, a reserve price has been set for the property. However, if the property is passed in below that reserve price, the vendor will first negotiate with the highest bidder. So, ladies and gentlemen, ideally, we're heading for one of 2 scenarios. You will either win the right to put the sold sticker on the board, or you will win the right to negotiate one-on-one with a rather motivated vendor. And once you see that reserve price, you will absolutely want to grab the opportunity with both hands. So, particulars for our final destination, there is 7 Flinders Court here in Cranbourne North, including the sale today, all fixed floor coverings, window furnishings, electric light fittings, and all fixtures and fittings of a permanent nature. The planning and road access is covered by the Casey Planning Scheme. Responsible authority is, of course, our great friends at the Casey City Council, and the zoning here is General Residential Zone 1. For rates and outgoings, we have Casey City Council at $1,619.34 per annum, South East Water at $75.85 per annum, and a standard quarterly drainage and service charge of $151.11. Service available connection are, of course, the usual suspects, namely electricity, gas, water, and the telephone lines. But the most important document of all, ladies and gentlemen, is, of course, that title, which states that we're on Lot 39 on Plenham Subdivision 130552 and an approximate land size of a generous 770 square metres. Any remaining queries before we get down to business, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes, given the winter period ahead, what happens if there are damages caused by rain or hail between now and settlement?
Well, I would highly recommend, sir, if you are the successful bidder, to make sure that you do take out an insurance policy as a purchaser, okay? There has been a precedent set in the past where a vendor's insurer, unfortunately, didn't cover the cost of any incidental damage like weather or anything like that. So my advice to you would be to get on the phone and get yourself an insurance policy. They generally come free because they try and get your business anyway afterwards. So just do that. It's an easy call to make, and then you're safe and secure in the knowledge that your property is going to be okay. Is that okay for you, sir? Thank you very much. Any other questions there, ladies and gentlemen?
My lawyer has asked me to place a special condition
Okay.
on the contract that states all fixtures and appliances must be in working order. Is that okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, madam, thank you ever so much for your question. It's a fabulous question, and it's a question that has been asked on a number of occasions by a few other bidders, so it's a fair question as well. What I will say is the fact that the special conditions that are contained within the contract are the conditions that we're going to be working with today. Now, unfortunately, that might mean that you will not be able to place an extra special condition in there. What I would do, if you have got the mobile phone of your conveyancer or solicitor, perhaps give them a call and just seek clarification from them before you place a bid, because the last thing I want you to do is for you to win the property and then not get what you hope for. So give your solicitor a quick call, but all being well, there's been a few people that have had a quick go of the gas and hot water and all that sort of stuff, and they've found it to be perfectly fine. So hopefully you'll be able to make a bid and join in. Thank you. Any other questions, ladies and gentlemen? Fabulous. I will take your silence as golden to get the race for this property underway. Now, they're all fabulous questions for a fabulous opportunity like this. We all know what we have available today. A very, very well-maintained 3-bedroom home on a potentially subdividable 770 square metres, subject to council approval, of course. We have amenities abound in a location such as this, ladies and gentlemen. Cranbourne is seen as one of the fastest growing corridors in Australia. And with any amount of shops, facilities, educational facilities, and transport that take you through to the CBD, you are absolutely taken care of with regards to your amenities. And we all know how to get to our final destination, as outlined in the contract of sale that we've just gone through here today. But ladies and gentlemen, let's have a think about why we are here today. For the owner-occupiers amongst you, I'm pretty sure that when Bruce and Paula broke ground some 33 years ago, the one thing that they're probably not worried about was whether they'd be able to subdivide in just over 3 decades' time. No. All they cared about was making absolutely sure that they could build a family home that they could fill with love. And that is why I'm sure you are all here. But for the logical ones amongst you, where profit margins and yields are incredibly imperative, don't blame me, by the way, it's the thrill of the win for you guys. The numbers make sense, ladies and gentlemen. The buzz of being right, though, that is something that has brought you here today. So, without further ado, it is on to that third and important final leg. The finishing line is in sight, ladies and gentlemen, and it is here where we find out just who wants 7 Flinders Court in Cranbourne North that little bit more. Here is where I ask you, ladies and gentlemen, what you are prepared to pay for 7 Flinders Court here in Cranbourne North. Who would like to get me started for an opening bidder offer, ladies and gentlemen, for this incredible opportunity?
1.7.
1.7, a fast and firm opening bid at 1.7, sir. Welcome to the bidding. And there's your benchmark, ladies and gentlemen. $1.7 million. They'll take a $20,000 or $50,000 rise from here. At $1.7 million, there's your opening bid. There's your marker, ladies and gentlemen. You need to vault over that, because I will make sure that the highest bidder will get first rights to
50.
negotiate. Sorry?
50.
50. Welcome in there, sir, at $1,750,000.
25,000.
25, I'll take you 25. Let's go there at 1,775. 1,775,000, sir. I'll offer you first opportunity back at 1.8. Not at this stage. Hesitation is not something that we want to see right here, sir. I would hate for you to miss out. At 1.775, the bid is with this gentleman right here. $1,775,000, ladies and gentlemen. First call. Incredible amount of potential, both now and in the future. It's an incredibly well-maintained property. These guys have lived here with such love and compassion for their community. $1,775,000, ladies and gentlemen. Second call.
Another 50.
Thank you, sir. At $1,825,000 there, sir. And yourself, 1.85 if you like. $1,825,000 is with this gentleman right here. Silence, I've been told by my wife, is a virtue on a number of occasions. However, in this instance, it's probably not the best thing to be doing. At $1,825,000, we've got a two-horse race. Feel free to join in at the back if you like. At $1,825,000 with this gentleman right here. First call. $1,825,000 for an incredible amount of potential in one of the fastest growth corridors in Australia, officially. Second call. $1,825,000, ladies and gentlemen. Extremely good value, one might say. If you do the numbers, it all works out. Third call. Sir, I'll just politely remind yourself and anybody else that does have an intention to bid or buy today, if we see no better bid or offer, this gentleman right here has won himself the exclusive rights. Let me repeat that. The exclusive rights to negotiate with a motivated vendor that has seen their happiness arrive in spades at this property. But now it's time for one of you guys to shine on the big stage here. $1,825,000 with this gentleman right here. We are done and silent. Are we going to give this gentleman the opportunity to negotiate? Okay then, sir, I appreciate your bidding so far. What I might do is just place a very, very slight vendor bid, okay, just to get us closer to where we need to be, okay? So I appreciate all your efforts so far, gentlemen. But what I'll do is I'll place a vendor bid at 1.875 and invite you back in for 20 more, sir. $1.875 million is the bid with me. $1,875,000 vendor bid. We've seen two parties already. Sorry?
15.
15? 1.89. 1.89 is the bid. We're getting that little bit closer at $1.89 million. $1,890,000 is the bid with this gentleman right here. He has got the rights to negotiate with a very motivated vendor. I will not be placing any more vendor bids from here. FYI, ladies and gentlemen, for your information, this gentleman, if we see no better bid, is going to negotiate with our vendors. At $1,890,000, ladies and gentlemen, first call.
25,000.
Hello, madam. Welcome to the bidding. Thank you very much for joining in. So what was that? Sorry, madam. 25,000. So that's 1.915. At $1,915,000. Sorry?
Same here.
Same there. Is that 25 there, sir? At $1,930,000. We're getting ever so close.
25, I said.
25, sorry.
25,000.
Oh, sorry, sir. 1.94. Sorry, 1.94 million. Correction. It's at $1,940,000. Thank you very much for your clarification there, sir. At $1,940,000 with this gentleman right here. We are super close to getting this thing put away, ladies and gentlemen. At $1,940,000, madam. Invite you back in for another 25 if you like. Not at this point, sir. I haven't forgotten about you either. You've helped me along this journey. I appreciate it very much. You're more than welcome to come back in at any bid right now. At $1,940,000, it's with this gentleman right here. First call. Madam, if 25 is a little bit too steep, I'll take a 10 if you like. Have a think. And I'll offer you the same opportunity, sir, at 1.94 million with this gentleman right here. We'll take a $10,000 rise if it helps to get this thing moving any further forward. At $1.94 million, ladies and gentlemen. Second call. $1,940,000, ladies and gentlemen, for 7 Flinders Court here in Cranbourne North. Third call.
10,000.
Thank you, sir, at $1,950,000. Straight back in if you like, sir, at $1,900,000.
5,000.
$1,955,000. $1,955,000, sir, back in at 5. Oh, don't put the brakes on me just yet. The train's just leaving the station, sir. It is a horrible screech if you put the brakes on now. At $1,955,000, it's with this gentleman right here. Madam, you're more than welcome to come back in for 5 if you like. At $1,955,000, it's with this gentleman. First call.
Another 10.
Thank you, sir, at $1,965,000. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I can confirm that we are playing for the sold sticker, ladies and gentlemen. You've won the right to put the sold sticker on the board. We are on the market at $1,965,000. Sir, come back in for 5 if you like. You're in your hands from here on in. At $1,965,000, it's with this gentleman right here. First call. Sir, you've been with me from the start. Don't leave it ending here. You don't run a marathon to finish 10 meters from the line. Cross that line, sir. It is now where we play in a game of inches. Every single inch counts, ladies and gentlemen. $1,965,000. Second call. $1,965,000 for the third and final time. The gavel's out. We're going to put... Sorry?
25.
Thank you, madam. Welcome back in at $1,990,000. $1,990,000 is the bid with this young lady at the back. Sir, $1,990,000, you almost had it. An appetizer, shall we say, of victory, but it's not the main course just yet. At $1,990,000, it's with this young lady right here. Great bid, if I do say so myself, at $1,990,000. First call at $1,990,000.
2,500.
Thank you, sir. At $1,992,50. At $1,992,500, madam. You're more than welcome to come back in. At $1,992,500, same bid. $1,995,000. At $1,995,000, it's with you. It's against you now, sir. Sir, I haven't forgotten about you. You've been with me since the start. I feel we've made a connection. I do feel that rather strongly. But at $1,995,000, it's with you right now, madam.
2.
$1,997,000.
2.
Sorry?
2.
Yeah, we're $1,995,000, sir.
2
$2
million.
million. Great bid at $2 million. It's with this gentleman right here. We've cracked the 2 mil. Madam, more than welcome to come back with another 2 if you like. At $2 million though, it's with this gentleman right here. $2 million, it represents extremely good value for money, ladies and gentlemen. By the time this thing settles in 90 days, you are going to have made money, most likely. Such is the growth in this corridor. $2 million with this gentleman right here. First call. Is that a 5, sir? Welcome back. I thought we'd lost you. At $2,005,000. We're at the $2,005,000. Sorry, same. $2,010,000 and 15, sir, straight back. $2,010,000 is with this gentleman in the front here. At $2,010,000, madam, don't let this train get away from you. It's at $2,010,000. Come back in whenever you wish. At $2,010,000, ladies and gentlemen, first call at a $2,010,000.
20.
Is that a 20 bid on top, sir, or 20? $1,010,000. It's $2,030,000. Sir, it's against you now. $2,030,000. Where do you want to take me? You finished at this point, I'll let you have a think. We've had that shape before. At $2,030,000, it's with this gentleman right here. At $2,030,000, I'll call it first time. Second call, $2,030,000. The 7th Flinders Court here in Cranbourne North, extremely good value for money. Third and final call.
$2,000.
Welcome back, madam. You like making me work for it, and I do appreciate your style. $2,032,000. 1, $2,033,000. Straight back, madam.
2,000.
$2,035,000.
1,000.
Sorry, sir.
1,000.
$2,036,000.
1 as well.
37. Back at 38, sir, if you like. $2,037,000. It's with this young lady at the back. She's played a fantastic game so far. $2,037,000. Sir, are you out? Are you sure you're done at this point in time? $2,037,000, I'll call it for the first time.
500.
A half bid. Sir, I did say it's a game of inches, and I appreciate the effort that you're putting in. 2,037,500 it is. And I'll give you this first opportunity there, madam. At 2,037,500, you can go 38 if you like.
2,500?
2,500. Sorry, excuse my hearing there, madam. So we're at 2,040,000. 2,040,000 is the bid with the lady at the rear. At $2,040,000, ladies and gentlemen, I'll call it once. $2,040,000, ladies and gentlemen, I'll call it twice.
500.
40 and a half. Where are we at, madam? Now's the time to dig into that well of emotion and that just resolve to see how much you want this property. So we're at 2,040,000 and a half. Okay, I'll give you to the count of 3, sir. I haven't forgotten about you either. You're more than welcome to join back in. At 2,040,000 and a half, I'll call it for the first time. $2,040,500, ladies and gentlemen, for the second time. Sir, where are we at? Are we still in, or are we finished for the day? Sure. Thank you so much for your bidding, sir. I really appreciate it. $2,040,500, ladies and gentlemen. Third and final call. Are we all done and silent at $2,040,500? Madam, are you sure you're done? You've played a fantastic auction. Thank you so much for your bidding. I'd love to shake your hand afterwards if that's okay. At $2,040,500, ladies and gentlemen, if we're all done and silent, at $2,040,500, sir, it looks like you've been with me from start to finish. We are selling 7 Flinders Court in Cranbourne North. We are selling. Sure you're done, sir? Madam, one last effort. We are sold at $2,040,500. Congratulations to the winning bidder. Commiserations, but thank you so much to those who missed out on behalf of Sold by Auctions. My name's Andy Reid. Thank you so much for your participation today. Take care. Thank you.